So we'll see if this works because my battery's about to die. But for those who asked, I'll read what I've got in my journaling from my contemplation on who it is that I think I am behind the person that I try to be, or who it is I fear that I am behind the person I try to be. So I was really just reflecting on myself as a kid and feeling into those times where I was hurting, and what is it that I was saying to myself about who I was that didn't feel good. And I got words like bad boy, crybaby, forgetful, messy, so stupid, small, little, wimpy, and who I try to be. And those, when I was a kid, who I was trying to be, we could call the idealized self-image, which I read recently in a book. I was a good boy, unaffected, on top of things, organized and in control, smart, intelligent, big and tall, powerful and strong. So that was the dilemma I created as a small child. We all do. Fearing that I'm something and trying to be something else. And that still lives in me. It's like my conscious thinking about who I am is the tip of the iceberg, and the iceberg is this dichotomy between who I fear that I am and some idealized self that I try to be. And it's constantly expressed through conscious effort, through judgment and projection of myself and others. And it's directing, I would say, 70 to 90% of my behavior. And I'm saying mine. I think the truth is it's the case for everybody that we're mostly living out the dichotomy that was created in our childhood. And for me, there's two important ways to meet that. The first and most primary is just through mindfulness, through becoming object to that experience instead of subject to it. That's where the immediate freedom is. And then from that capacity of object mindfulness is to bring the specific crises and dichotomies into awareness so that we can see how they're played out pragmatically, practically in our life now. And then through that seeing how I'm being here in this situation is just an acting out of this dichotomy that lives inside me, it loses its power, and then we actually have choice for a new experience and a new action or behavior. And through the dissolving of that pattern, through becoming aware of it, the iceberg beneath the surface, the glacier starts to change, and we see new unconscious patterns and behaviors arising that are typically more healthy. So that's what I'm working on. Thank you for your interest, and love you for being here. Bye for now. Oh, my friend told me to remind people, if this stuff is interesting to you, then join my creating school. I teach people how to do this. It's my passion, it's my life, and I help others to do it as well. The more you know who you are, the more you see that you create everything in your world, the more you access your capacity to create anything. So if you're interested in that, go to creating.school in your browser, read about it, join us. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.